but asking opinions, and just to bring it back to the Erasing Family film. So a lot of people say, well, how can I get my kid to watch this film? And I'm hoping to get research that proves this, but anecdotally, I've had people, adult kids reach out to me and saying, I found your film, I saw it, and it really helped rebuild my relationship with my dad. This really helped me explain what was going on in a way that doesn't blame a parent. There's no parent in the film that's the bad alienator and like the victim. It's all very complicated and messy. And a lot of parents are like, well, how can I send this to my kid? And I'm like, ideally, they don't get it from you.
Yeah.
So send the film to other kids and young adults, even if they're not from divorced households, because then they will share it with somebody who is. And then always say, I found this film. What do you think about it? And that's it. And don't send an article about parental alienation or I'm alienated or I think this film is about you, because people love to give their opinions. And it's very low stakes. It's a film. And I would even suggest, if you do feel comfortable sending it to your kid, make it the third, fourth, or fifth film that you send. And then if they want to talk about it, they will. And they might watch it and not want to talk about it, but then don't press them. Like, just let the film sit there, because they also might not want to watch it with you. They might want to watch it on their own and then need to process. But just like that, because a lot of people say, I'm going to craft a letter and put on all these studies. I'm like, no. This is just a film. It's like, hey, I saw Tiger King. It's about tigers. You should check it out. Oh, I saw this film. It's about divorce. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Absolutely. One way I try and put it to people is like, because you always see these same posts of, I want to tell my kid that they're being brainwashed, and it never goes well. And I try and use the analogy
or they want me, someone who doesn't know them, to call them up and like, do you know how crazy it's going to sound if some random person called you and be like, hey, you don't know me, but I think you're being brainwashed.
Yeah.
Like, is this going to work?
I've had the same exact thing happen to me. It's
Can you
just
talk to my
ridiculous.
kid? It's like, no, they don't know me. Like, if someone called you up and was like, the example I always give is like, veganism. I'm 95% vegan, but like, I'm always like, what if someone random called you up, you're a meat eater, and said, you know what's really bad? The hamburger you had for lunch. Why don't you become vegan? You'd hang up the phone. You'd curse them out. Be like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Exactly.
So like, it's very, it's like very, it's like thinking about these examples, I think, can help people, and that it's about seduction, that it's about like taking your time, getting to know where the kid is now and not where they were 10 years ago, that their interests, if they're 18 and it's been a few years, they might not like the same stuff they did when they were 14 or 13. Newsflash. I've seen parents do that too, send stuff where I'm like, this is for an 18-year-old girl. I'm like, is she into this? Like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay.